chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base.
Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace. Two scene ain't enough. Four-tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone. The alien beamed it up. Man contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like being way wild. Really feel fine. Worry about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light. That's just my sign. This what a ring like if you missed out.
Now under the dome tonight, MLB The Show has baseball from Tropicana Field. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Yandy Diaz looks to keep up the pace in the AL batting title race right after this. Ryan Yarbrough will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Stepping up is Gio Urshela. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Aaron Hicks comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he chased it in the dirt. Mejia has it. And the throw is in time. Hicks is retired, 2 down now. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. Now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Rosarena able to track it down for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Into the box, Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. He had a strong showing at the plate in the first half, currently sitting in 3rd place in the league's batting race.
Yeah, well within striking distance to get himself a batting championship title here. He's going to have to put together a nice second half to get it done now.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take one swing for him to get right back on track.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And despite his success with the bat this year, he's going through a really tough stretch in recent games, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, with 19 homers and 51 runs batted in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Count is 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Wendell, the runner at second with 1 away. swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. The 1-0.
New ball, no strike.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Three and 0 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. Green light on the changeup, but he comes up empty, 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now a swinging bunt. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Changeup called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch if that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. For his career in this matchup, he's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball inside. Ball.
Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
That is 7. The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope. Ball 1.
A ball and a strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. That's down into left center for a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. The 1-0 home.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 New York. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's it. Inside, ball 2.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
A full count to the Rays center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
And now, Willie Adames. First pitch, a check at first, and the runner will get back standing. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. So a walk and a stolen base move him into scoring position here to start the inning. And we'll flash up the Rays leaderboard for you there to find that his total is currently 4th best on the Tampa Bay Ball Club. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. No one out with a runner at second. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at
1. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Upset with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Here he comes again. 1-2.
1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that one is gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, number 10 for him on the year, and it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Batting it. On third base.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He'll come in with an average down to 230, 7 homers, and 19 driven in.
That's a ball.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
No,
3 runs already home here. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
3-0.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch.
We got 3
And
balls
it's
and 2
full now,
strikes.
3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Base is empty here with nobody out. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. 8th home run of the season for him, and Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Hit back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Number 2, designated hitter, Yandy.
So now to the plate, Yandy Diaz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Grounded to short. Torres has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Rays 4 and the Yankees 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gary Sanchez. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 is
Nope,
a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Wendell is right there. And he puts it away for the first down. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Up next, Gio Urshela hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
This is foul right side. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. So 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Wow, onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First delivery to him.
That's a ball.
Two out, nobody on. Just a tick behind for a strike. Tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Aaron Judge is at the plate as he watches ball one. LeMahieu is off of first with 2 away.
Nope,
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Reined in. The 2-2.
Count is full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
2 out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next, it'll be Giancarlo Stanton. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this. And in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Another one sent foul. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Again, another foul ball. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt Ray's manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the third now, and standing in the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
First pitch on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Now at the plate, here is Brandon Lau, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Randy Arozarena as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And the payoff pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So first and second with one down. And up next will be Willie Adames. From the belt, kicks and deals.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Now both runners on the move. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First and second now, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, G-Man Joy.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning, and that brings up the corner infielder G-Man Choi.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0-1.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Chopped out to short. Adames brings it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Voit.
And now in the box, Luke Voit singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Adames scoops it up onto first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Clint Frazier.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First offering. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Rays 4 and the Yankees 2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Going back to that last AB, that was the Express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Smoked on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Now into the box, Francisco Mejia, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come in with hard velo late or snap something off in the third to see if he'll fish.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Wendell.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. On its way is pitch number 75. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Yandy Diaz would be next. That one's in there, 3-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So now here is Yandy Diaz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. He'll dive, but he's back. And it's 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Grounded to first. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a proof.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. No hits to this point. Now the pitch.
Ball inside.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In there, and it's even at 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Pops this one up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's just out.
The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Jonathan Loizaga, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Jonathan.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Again, a 1-2.
2-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count still. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now at the plate is Brendan Lau. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Set, here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
From the stretch. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. To 2-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Randy Arozarena, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. One and 1 to count. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Stanton. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
At the plate now, Willie Adames. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This one's flared down the right field line. Voit ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
To the plate now, Ji-Man Choi. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the stretch. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
3-1. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Peter Fairbanks takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 29, Peter.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-1 is taken high above the zone. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. ground to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now to bat, Aaron Judge. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Judge hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now to the plate, here is Francisco Mejia. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Francisco Mejia.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Aye.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Here's the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the 1st out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Joey Wendell digs in now as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Next to stand in is Yandy Diaz. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes one pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a base hit for him. First of the game, and perhaps that's a sign he's beginning to shake off his recent woes.
I think it is, Matty. Too much of a large sample size. Too much to look back on video-wise for him not to get going. Everybody goes through peaks and valleys during the season. He's just caught his a little late, the valley. I expect him with that knock to get going now.
Fouled off. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Tampa. They lead it 6-2. Striding in is Gleyber Torres. His prior history in this matchup, he's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman,
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Hey! Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
now batting, The designated hitter, Clint Frazier.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Clint Frazier. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Yanks lead 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. It'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brendan Lowe, who went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
The next 0-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Randy Arozarena will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center is second of the game as it's now a 6-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Luis Sessa comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
The batter, number 1.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Past meetings against Luis Sessa, he's really struggled. 0 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Ji-Man Choi will be next. No outs, nobody on. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, first baseman.
So the next at bat will be Ji-Man Choi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
The 3-2 pitch swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, B-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a home run.
Kyle Seager is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Down the first baseline. He's right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 28, Francisco Mejia.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Urshela trying to get there. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Joey Wendell. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
Oh, that's low.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Urshela is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Stanton's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 10 and the Yankees 2. So now into the box is Gio Urshela. His prior history versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now here's the first offering. Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man could work a walk or lay out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Ball 1.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now back, second baseman,
So next to hit is DJ LeMahieu, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different.
The slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Men on third with 2 down. Very high, 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We return to Tropicana Field after this. Digging in will be Austin Meadows. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on the way as he rips it on the ground to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Outside, 3-0 now. Randy Arozarena waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Up next for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
1-1.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Torres at the bag, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
And now the first pitch. Willie Adames is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Ryan Thompson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Ryan Thompson.
Now it'll be Giancarlo Stanton starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now back, label 4.
Next to dig in, Gleyber Torres. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB now. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. A 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's another 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. On the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Now back, the first baseman, Luke.
So here is Luke Voigt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier.
Nope.
Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. It feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. Tampa Bay blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Ryan Yarbrough earns the win, his second. Luis Severino was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 10 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.